MrBeast sends a warning about criminals targeting his fans.
This just happened to MrBeast, and the same could happen even to you.
MrBeast is also speaking up against his own brand, MrBeast Burger.
Is MrBeast going out of business?
Another bizarre, potentially life-threatening TikTok trend has emerged.
Y'all need to get off this train.
And a tourist faces legal trouble for a seemingly innocent decision on vacation.
In a lot of countries, it's very, very illegal to take things like this.
Let's get into it. Our first story is about one of the most popular YouTubers on the platform, with over 34 billion views and the second most subscribed channel. Meet Jimmy Donaldson, aka MrBeast. While he's gained popularity for all sorts of challenges and the mundane things like reading the entire dictionary and watching paint dry, to difficult things like watching It's Everyday Bro for 10 hours straight and Ubering across America. But MrBeast has earned the most recognition over his philanthropy, such as giving away cars, planting trees, removing ocean trash, paying for surgeries to fix blindness and deafness, to name a few. So, what could possibly be next?
Watching this video, you're one of the 10,000 lucky people who'll get an iPhone 15 Pro for just $2.
This video isn't unusual considering all the past giveaways and donations he's done. But something's different this time. Why the $2 charge?
I'm MrBeast, and I'm doing the world's largest iPhone 15 giveaway.
Did you notice something strange about the video?
Click the link below to claim yours now.
Yep, that's not actually MrBeast. On October 2nd, he sounded the alarm on Twitter writing, "Lots of people are getting this deepfake scam out of me. Are social media platforms ready to handle the rise of AI deepfakes? This is a serious problem." Now, while many fans agreed with MrBeast, and some were in genuine distress, I saw this earlier. I can tell it's AI, but it's going to get folks who don't assume or question if it can be AI. This could be a huge phishing scam too. Others found it easy to pinpoint the not-so-human-like MrBeast. That's a pretty bad fake. People are falling for that? For real, this Walmart MrBeast for real? If you're getting scammed by AI deepfake MrBeast, you deserved it. And as with any internet storm, there were those just along for the meme-filled ride. Bro, where is my iPhone 15? That's not a deepfake. That's clearly you saying that. And now you just don't want to give out 10,000 iPhones. But for those struggling to discern the real from the fake, what should you look for?
What people need to do is, for example, trust where the source comes from. Use common sense to even see if this is something that is even plausible to you.
While some might urge you to use common sense, this scam is different from others where it's not immediately obvious. In the TikTok deepfake, we can see the name MrBeast along with a blue check mark, making the ad all the more believable. Whereas in other ads, it's much easier to spot the advertiser's name or variations of MrBeast's name. But there are still telltale signs that we still see in both old and new scams. Red flag number 1. Rather than clicking on the Order Here button at the bottom of the TikTok ad, click on the username or profile picture of the account to see if it leads you to the real MrBeast TikTok account or whichever influencer/brand you are looking for. As seen in this example, when clicking on the username of this TikTok ad, it goes straight to the TikTok profile. Red flag number 2. If the giveaway is in the form of an advertisement in general. According to The Verge, MrBeast relies on his viral videos and brand deals to fund his YouTube giveaways. Emphasis on YouTube. He's often giving away gifts and videos. So unless you're seeing MrBeast in person, you're likely not winning what these advertisements are offering. Red flag number 3. If you are directed to click off to another link to provide any personal information and banking information. Red flag number 4. If you are asked to pay a sum of money in exchange for a prize or larger sum of money. Even bigger red flag. If you are asked to pay in a specific way, like gift cards, wiring, or through other purchases. Red flag number 5. If you are asked to complete other tasks to receive the prize. Red flag number 6. If you are being pressured, usually with a timer or limited quantity available tactic. These could all be the ways to defraud you. But still, with the rise of AI developing so quickly, doomsdayers were busy painting a bleak vision of a machine-dominated future. What's yet to come with AI is more than the stuff of nightmares. No number of laws can control it. Thinking about the fact that this is literally AI technology in its infancy is terrifying to me. Imagine 10 years from now. And are they far off? Just 5 years ago, an AI and tech enthusiast Elon Musk delivered us a warning.
It could be terrible, and it could be great. It's not clear.
Right.
But one thing is for sure, we will not control it.
Fast forward to 2023. AI experts are continuing to sound the alarm.
Is there going to be a point where it's going to be difficult to differentiate real thing from AI generated, if we're not there already?
We're very close to that point right now.
While MrBeast's deepfake may have sounded robotic and glitchy, there are other instances that have caught people off guard.
We do have a warning from Tom Hanks. So this picture right here is actually AI generated. He's not involved in this promotional video for a dental plan.
How deep is the rabbit hole? Because when Tom Hanks, one of Hollywood's most beloved figures, also waves a red flag, the entertainment world sits up. As one person put it, this ain't gonna stop and only get worse. Our own greed is gonna be the thing that brings us all down. Tom Hanks even had an eerie foreshadowing moment with a comment he made in April on the Adam Buxton podcast. Anybody can now recreate themselves at any age they are by the way of AI or deepfake technology. My life could be taken by a bus tomorrow and that's it, but performances can go on and on and on and on. There will be nothing to tell you that it's not me and me alone. Tom Hanks also claimed, "We saw this coming. We saw that there was going to be this ability to take zeros and ones from inside a computer and turn it into a face and a character. That has only grown 1 billion-fold since then, and we can see it everywhere." But Hanks isn't alone on this treacherous path. News anchor Gayle King also faced her own AI-generated nightmare.
Instead of replying to each one individually, I've decided to make a post about it. Follow the link right now and learn more about my secret. Ladies, honestly, I didn't expect my weight loss to spark so many questions.
Fans were thrown into confusion as a weight loss promotion using King's exact face began circulating.
Instagram are overflowing. Follow the link right now and learn more about my secret.
And the famed anchor quickly took to social media to clear the air, revealing the startling depth of AI's capability to deceive. "I have nothing to do with this company. I posted this video promoting my radio show on August 31st. Swipe to see the original. And they've manipulated my voice." It's true. The post Gayle made in August did not mention weight loss at all. Rather, she was mentioning the breaking news at the time of a politician who froze on TV.
I'm looking at TV right now. There's a story about Mitch McConnell.
So where is the line? Because AI has the ability to create amazing things, but if left unchecked, can a monster really form out of nowhere?
The people and companies that control the new AI oracles will become extremely, extremely powerful. What we are potentially talking about is nothing less than the end of human history.
I think we're seeing this now, that tools for creatives, that is going to be like the great application of AI in the short term. People love it. It's really helpful. And I think it is, at least in what we're seeing so far, not replacing. It is mostly enhancing.
While we wait for experts and leaders to put AI under safe regulation, let's pivot from MrBeast's digit doubles to MrBeast's dining debacles. The pandemic was difficult for most people, but for MrBeast, 2020 became a year of opportunity as he teamed up with Virtual Dining Concepts, VDC.
Beast Burger provided the branding, menu and orders, and the restaurants would provide the staff, equipment, and of course, the food. One company that provided these services was Virtual Dining Concepts.
A genius idea, as food delivery services were at an all-time high in an era where social distancing was priority. The dream? Whipping up a successful virtual dining wonder with MrBeast's golden touch. The reality? Well, let's just say it's less mouth-watering masterpiece and more fast food fiasco. Because the reviews flew in, and the sauce got spicy. Yep, customers were posting photo proof online, and the internet was shocked. Lots of burgers were served on the pink side, including chicken and beef. Call me crazy, but this looks raw. Pretty much still mooing. This time our burgers came raw. This is a health hazard to me. I am 4 months pregnant. Many of the Carl's grilled cheese sandwiches were underwhelming. MrBeast Burger didn't even cook my effing grilled cheese. Cold with unmelted cheese and zero grill or even butter to the outside bread. Several received burgers with burnt patties. All 3 burgers had black burned meat patties. I am still feeling the bitter taste in my mouth after a couple hours. Every single item was burnt except the drinks. And if it wasn't the poorly cooked food, it would be the bad presentation, as seen in this Chris-style burger, or the not-so-generous box of barely filled Beast-style fries. Another received their Beast-style fries with no topping altogether. Someone else alleged their location cheaped out on the meat patty. They thought it was acceptable to cut a single patty in half and call that a double. And another described their meal as overpriced high school cafeteria food, even daring to claim the burger was microwaved. Someone else boldly wrote, "McDonald's is better." While advertisement photos are not accurate representations of the food you order, some felt it was too big of a difference, as seen with this Nashville hot chicken tender sandwich. But the biggest concern out of all these reports are the health of the customers. I don't know if it was the grease or all the stuff they threw on the fries, but I puked my guts out. This meme burger, I spent $20 to get sick. One customer even claims they found something as hard as a rock in one of their Beast-style burgers. And while some customers received outstanding burgers, it seemed the majority were not up to par. The final kicker in this beastly burger tale? Several ghost kitchens have received a not-so-yummy rating below 3 stars, including locations in Washington, Wisconsin, Florida, Massachusetts, Colorado, New Jersey, Georgia, Los Angeles, California, Texas, Ohio, Kentucky, New York, to name a few. In fact, the public court document revealed by the Daily Mail states, more than half of the MrBeast virtual restaurants have less than 2 out of 5 stars, which is well below the median score of 4 stars across the platform. But whose fault is this? MrBeast sure had something to say about this. Yeah, the problem with Beast Burger is I can't guarantee the quality of the order. When working with other restaurants, it's impossible to control it sadly. And the plot thickens with MrBeast accusing VDC of going rogue, registering trademarks across the globe without a nod from the owner itself.
VDC has apparently been going behind MrBeast's back, registering various trademarks using the MrBeast brand in different countries without MrBeast's knowledge.
That's not all. In the court document, MrBeast has made many unappetizing revelations about his burger brand. MrBeast Burger has been regarded as a misleading, poor reflection of the MrBeast brand that provides low-quality products to customers. While VDC meddled with the burger bucks, MrBeast also claimed he's yet to see a dime. The heart of the matter? Quality control. Because quality and fan/customer satisfaction are paramount above all else for MrBeast, he expected that his fans would be the recipients of excellent customer service and a superior branded food product. Virtual dining concepts has caused material, irreparable harm to the MrBeast brand and MrBeast's reputation. And what can MrBeast expect? Well, his request to the court is to end his MrBeast Burger agreements with VDC and prevent VDC from further use of anything related to MrBeast's brand and likeness. Plus, he's chasing down his share of royalties, potential damages based on trial outcomes, and of course, getting VDC to pay up lawyer fees. However, this endeavor may not have garnered the support MrBeast had hoped for. I wouldn't spend a nickel on anything with MrBeast in the name. He's complaining about the logistics of food that he's signed off on but has no control over, so he does nothing other than make money off of giveaways on products he endorses. If you want something done correctly, you've got to manage it from top to bottom. By now, you might think everyone's turned their back on MrBeast Burger, but it seems some ghost kitchens were satisfying customers. I ordered it just the other day and still looks available on Uber Eats. But either way, I enjoyed the product and appreciate the attempt at a venture like this. I'm pretty bummed about this. You guys had the best impossible burger I've ever got the chance to try. I loved it so much I ordered it a few times in the same week. If you thought MrBeast's Burger Blues was a wild story, you're in for a wash. TikTok, the platform that's given us everything from hilarious dance trends to wholesome pet content, has now become the hub of an alarming new trend. But first, a major warning. Please do not recreate the acts you are about to hear. They are potentially life-threatening, and we'll explain why later in the video. Here's what happened. Some TikTok users have started to consume a specific laundry product, borax.
So I put detergent in my water every single day, and let me tell you why.
This is day 1 of me ingesting borax.
I hopped on the borax train. I jumped on the borax train.
I have officially jumped on the borax train.
Borax.
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 Borax. Borax.
The reason? Alleged health benefits. Yes, you heard that right.
But why am I drinking it? Let's get to the important stuff. It's great for hormones. Balances testosterone and estrogen. It's a powerhouse anti-inflammatory, specifically the ones that go after breast cancer, obesity, diabetes, insulin resistance. The list goes on. Oh, and lung cancer, heart disease, depression, and more.
And it's no surprise that the internet had a raging verdict. I use borax to kill ants, so no, I will not be eating it. Borax? Like the thing to make slime? Did we learn nothing from Tide Pods? On the other end of the scale, it appears this trend has been ongoing on TikTok for several years. With this common mistake clarified, it's not borax you're looking for, but boron allegedly.
Our bodies lack this mineral because of the way our food is harvested.
Boron is totally essential for your body to absorb magnesium, calcium.
Okay, so if you're wanting boron, look for a supplement that includes boron and other trace minerals. Do not go to a cleaning product.
Even with the boron clarification, people were not impressed. If people take medical advice from someone who isn't a doctor, then I say let Darwinism take its course. One person who ingested this product in the past firmly stated, "Of course, I will obviously not recommend it." Another called one of the TikTokers by pointing out to the package she was holding. Notice how she hid the corner with the warning not to ingest this poison? Indeed, the fine print at the bottom of the package reads, "May be harmful if swallowed." And if we visit the 20 Mule Team website, while they claim their product is 100% all natural, they also warn, do not take internally. If ingested, rinse mouth with a large full glass of milk or water. Do not induce vomiting. Call a physician immediately. In fact, medical doctor, Dr. Ids, doubled down on the natural aspect.
Borax, which is sodium borate or tetraborate, is a naturally occurring mineral, often used as a cleaning product to help remove stains, and it's even used to kill ants. But for the love of your kidneys, just because it's natural doesn't mean it's good for you to eat.
If that wasn't enough, toxicology physician Dr. Kelly Johnston Arbor reinforced more of these dangers. There's really nothing to support the use of borax in humans or inflammation, or reduction of oxidative stress, or anything like that. Over time, it can cause anemia and seizures. Medical officer Dr. Zishan Afzil also added it can damage organs, like your kidneys and liver, and said, even in small amounts, it is not safe and should never be attempted. But the worst part of it all, according to the National Institute of Health, NIH, very high amounts of boron can cause death. In terms of the natural aspects of boron, the NIH clarified, boron in foods and beverages isn't harmful, but boron can cause harm if a person accidentally swallows cleaning products or pesticides that contain certain forms of boron, such as borax, sodium borate, or boric acid. Furthermore, Dr. Johnston Arbor explained there's no need to find additional boron because most of us get boron from eating fruits and vegetables in our normal diet. As this story unfolds, one thing's clear, viral trends come and go, but health and safety should always be a priority. Let's hope TikTok's algorithm and community come together to wash this trend away before it stains any more impressionable minds. And remember, folks, there are better ways to get your daily dose of internet fun. Our next story takes an interesting twist when an innocent-seeming souvenir causes chaos. Belgian traveler Kim Merjits bags more than memories in Turkey. She's now facing legal trouble.
Reported by Sky News, took 3 stones from beaches and streets in Turkey, and she wanted to put them in her aquarium back home.
Merjits was halted at the airport, with officials unearthing 3 special rocks in her luggage. She was promptly detained and now faces a heavy fine or potential prison sentence. Because these aren't just any rocks, Merjits envisioned a splashy addition to her aquarium. But here's the twist. Antalya museum experts were sounding the alarm. Turkey is not playing around. Their laws fiercely guard cultural and natural treasures, with stiff penalties for attempting to export them. In an interview with Sky News, The 28-year-old can be seen teary-eyed and pleads for a lighter punishment. We understand that we are wrong and that we did something that is not in accordance with the law here, but just give us a fine. But wait, one can't help but wonder, is her narrative reliable? And about that apology, these stones are not stones that you can see on the beach and throw in your bag. They can only be found in historical places. Put her in jail. Set an example to others who are thinking of repeating this premeditated, heinous crime. Our advice? Admire the beauty, but leave it where it lies. Let this story be a reminder to check local laws before pocketing souvenirs. Deepfakes, dining drama, detergent diets, and international incidents. Stay tuned for more weekly updates. By the way, what do you think of these stories? Let us know in the comments below.